Countering a strong attack will leave your enemy vulnerable. Finish him by breaking his legs, or by throwing him to the ground.
No, you must not trespass here. Come no further. Watch yourself.
Damn it, what are you doing? Leave now, or I'll make you. Oh, you foul little wretch! Someone else. Die, thief!
Take yourself from my sight.
Knock it away! God, help me! Spend your time teaching filth, blasphemy! Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
I've done nothing wrong!
You're mine! I will end your
Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear.
Where are you?
Someone
You're
send
a
for
dead
help!
man.
You should not have covered in bone! He cannot run forever!
I'll have your head. Move the land.
Yapmanın cezası ölümdür. Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
من المحتمل أنه هرب إلى المحتمل أنه سوف يعود. هيا سننصرف من هنا.
Hırsızlar dar ağacına müstahaktır. Hırsızlar dar ağacına müstahaktır.
Leave now! I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Joppa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin.
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası
City is ours.
ölümdür.
Has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death.
Hırsızlar dar ağacına
Must be destroyed. Praise be Salah-ad-Din!
Hırsızlar
He has
taracına
found the
müstahak.
strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back. Be wary, friends. The shaitan is everywhere, watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong, strong like Salah-ad-Din, and take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can. Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay! Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must resist! We must fight them in any way we can! I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him.
لست الحقير سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك.
Pay for your sin.
You will die. So be it.
Pay for your sin.
This is a waste of my time.
Yes.
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Such a shame. What's this? Who did this? How odd. Is there a reason for him to do that? Shouldn't be here. Be gone.
Kenara çekil.
I am sorry, Ahmad. They came without warning.
My son? They have my son? What is to be done with him?
We did everything we could.
What is to be done with him?
He's to be executed. Today.
No, I won't allow it.
But what can we do? Majd will hear no appeals. He says there can be no barter with God's will.
This is not God's will, but madness. I'll go to him myself. Where is he?
He will attend the execution. Perform it even. He enjoys the act. A truly evil man.
We have no time to lose then. Let's go.
Your life ends now.
One expected to be. May God have mercy on our soul.
Horrible.
Show yourself.
What happened here?
Over here! You'll never get away! I know you're hiding from He's hiding himself! Get him! I would... Pay for your sins!
Tragic.
Who saw what happened here?
There's a murderer loose.
What happened?
What's this?
Who did this? Infidel! You cannot run forever!
Look out! You'll never get away! Evelyn, you're right.
Spare me! Where is the one responsible? Each day is a struggle to remain strong in our faith. We are only human. We might falter. We might fail. Radeon is here to see that even when this happens, we are returned to a proper course. Confess to him, and he will show mercy. But should you try to run, to hide, you will be found and made to pay. We all hold darkness in our
Have your head! سوف تموت هنا!
Leave while you still can.
وتترك! إنه لا حاجة إليه!
Another minute and they would have made off with you. I owe you my freedom, stranger.
is to disrespect him. And there is no greater evil than this.
That man
Must
has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization.
that we may live
Make no
righteous
mistake,
lives.
it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back.
All hold darkness
No
in our
reason for
hearts.
this nonsense.
Each day is a struggle to remain strong in our faith. We are only human. We might falter, we might fail. Majd Radeon is here to see that even when this happens, we are returned to a proper course. Confess to him, and he will show
Someone should
mercy.
stop him before he...
But should you try to run, to hide, you will be found and made to pay. There is no harm in naming them. Those among you who defy the law. We are nothing without our faith, without its rules and its direction. To defy it is to defy the one who leads us. Such behavior cannot be allowed.
Do I look like a merchant? No. So go away. Is it the fight you want? You'll pay for it.
Enough! I still breathe, so you must desire more than just my life. What is it?
You know Majd Radeon well?
Better than most.
He seems a bit too righteous. Is the law really so important to him?
What do you think?
I think he hides something, and I think you'll tell me what it is.
It's a veil. All of it. Men like me, we are meant to scare them, fill the people with fear. The ones he kills, not criminals, but dangerous all the same.
Dangerous to who?
His plans, their plans. Yes, he speaks of others. Those he works with, works for, perhaps. I am uncertain. They need the city, though. Controlling it is important to them.
Why?
You'll have to ask him yourself. Attend one of his executions. It's when he's most talkative, addressing the crowd, hands covered in blood.
Then we are done.
Die, thief!
Won't anyone help me?
Weha!
I'll have your head!
أنت تتبع طريق الضلال.
You're a dead Radeon! Don't escape!
Another minute and they would have made off. I owe you my...
This is terrible.
There's something. I'm poor and sick and hungry. These days...
You again, Grandmaster. Safety and peace. I'm so glad to see you. In these troubled times, they ask me to prove myself. But I feel so inadequate when I compare myself to you. I must kill 2 of Majd Radeon's men without a fight. Could you show me the way? I will be forever grateful, and share a very interesting story with you.
ماذا حدث هنا? God curse the one who's done this. Where are you?
Just a few coins, please. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
You are the best the clan has ever seen. Here is my story, Master. I was cleaning the temple steps. I overheard 2 scholars praising how easy it was for them to pass the soldiers guarding the entrance of the execution plaza. If you time your entry properly, they could provide a nice distraction for the guards. But I am sure that with your wisdom, you knew that already.
God save us! Have your head! You can't escape! Get out of my way! I will catch you!
I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
Die, infidel! You will not get away from me! Another wizard alive? Anyone here? Thief! You are filth! Die, infidel! Take him down!
What? Who's done this? Tell me!
Let me go!
Die, thief! Thief! You are filth! Don't shame us!
I'll have your head!
اغرب عن وجهي.
You're a dead
You two came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with you.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Get away!
Let me go! Please, someone do something!
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that! What happened?
Help me!
ردوها علي.
Geber kafir! You will die here! Yeah!
I will catch you!
Gel buraya!
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
أنا الذي فعل هذا أخبرني
Is he running from someone?
Help! I need help! Please, anyone! We can do whatever we wish. Please, I've done nothing wrong!
I beg
Why
of
are you doing this?
I beg of
You're hurting me!
Farkında değilsin ama ayağını da kaybettin.
Down, infidel! Pathetic. How can one expect to
Not the last of them. I hope so. Still, best not to take any chances. I'll hurry home. Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon, either. You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured, I won't forget it.
You should have kept your hands to yourself. God!
إذا رأيتموه لا تدعوه يقف. نحن نعرف شكله، لن يخدعنا أبدا. Stop! You must not trespass here.
No, you don't
إذا
understand. I
رأيتموه
have nothing.
لا تدعوه يقف.
Altair, I meant to meet a contact nearby, but the guards seem to have it in for me. Every time I leave here, I'm attacked and forced to flee. I'm simply not the fighter I once was. Would you be willing to see me safely to my destination?
إذا رأيتموه لا تدعوه يقف.
Your life ends now. God protect filthy head! You will die here! Don't kill me!
Infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Addin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged.
Down, infidel!
God, glorious and exalted is he.
سوف تموت هنا إلي.
Have your head! What happened?
We must
Who did this?
We must fight them in any way we can. Such a deliver a warning. Richard takes Jaffa.
Infidel, die!
Stopping him. We will march on Jerusalem next.
Don't take much more of this!
so hungry. Just a little
Good.
money,
I should be safe here. They won't dare spill blood in front of a holy place. In the chaos, I managed to grab this from one of the guards. Perhaps it'll be of use to you.
I have nothing. No, you don't understand. I have nothing. My family is sick and dying. Could you spare it, please?
Before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death. The Crusaders.
Why would anyone want to attack?
What's wrong with him?
Oh, wow.
He's going to cause trouble.
Yanara çekil. What's wrong with him?
They go against the will of God and must be made to pay.
Please, sir, have any money?
The only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what?
هل تريد قول شيء ما؟
بشيم الله.
Leave now, or I'll make you.
Did you see the order? He wants us to repair a stage for another execution. Today.
It's the one at the western edge of Solomon's Temple. I was on my way just now.
So much death.
Worried that our true leader might return and bring a measure of justice to this city.
Yes, and not this mockery Majd Radeon parades before us.
How? How does something like this happen?
Everyone appointed in Salah ad-Din's stead is met with an untimely end. And now the position falls to him. He, who was once nothing more than the Emir's scribe.
How convenient. It would not surprise me to learn he was behind these accidents.
Shh! If the guards hear us, we'll be taken for treason. Executed on the very platform we have to repair. Come, let us return to work. Take yourself from my sight.
Out of his mind.
Ne istiyorsun?
Away with you.
What is it that you want?
You've something to say?
Why would he do that? Has he lost his mind?
Leave, peasant, before I make you.
What is he doing?
A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
Comes the English king and
I'm
his
so
infidel
hungry.
army.
Just a little money,
They
I
leave
beg of
horrors in their wake. Addin rides to meet him. That these
Is it that you want?
Please, just a few coins, please. Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
Hello, friend. If you need help. That man seems to be in a hurry. You should have watched where
What's
he
wrong
was
with
going.
you?
Praise be Saladin! He has found his strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back. Be wary, friends. The shaitan is everywhere. Watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong. Strong like Saladin. And take up arms against our enemies. In whatever way you can. I stand before you to deliver a warning. Radeon takes over. There will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this.
Damned archers! We are to launch an assault against one of Majd Radeon's lieutenants. But we cannot do anything until the rooftops have been cleared. And I have no men to spare. Would you be willing to help? Just make sure they do not see you coming, or we will have to begin again.
It's a tragedy. But I say, this is an honor. To die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this. The Christian king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can. Now comes the English king.
Reason for this nonsense.
I'm starting to understand why Al-Mualim favors you. I assume you have been sent to deal with Amd Radeon, yes? Then it might help you to know that he enjoys lecturing his prisoners before executing them. While doing so, he turns his back to the crowd. It would be the perfect moment for you to strike. Now, I must attend to my men. We have our own targets to deal with.
Now comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Addin rides to meet him, and these barbarous acts might be avenged. He's going to hurt
No,
someone.
you don't understand. I have nothing.
What's got him in such a hurry? How dare you! Guards! These!
Midst of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back. He tempts us always. Be strong, strong like Addin, and take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can.
What news, novice?
I am not a novice.
A man's skill is defined by his actions, not the markings on his robe.
We can trade barbs or do Al-Muallim's work. It's your decision.
Then be out with it.
Al-Muallim has asked that Majd be slain. He is to hold a public execution not far from here. It's sure to be well guarded, but nothing I can't handle. I know what to do.
And that is why you remain a novice in my eyes. You cannot know anything, only suspect. You must expect to be wrong, to have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altair. How many times must I remind you of this?
Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing. One of the men to be executed is a brother. One of us. Al-Mulim wishes for him to be saved. Do not worry about the actual rescue. My men will take care of that. But you must ensure Majd does not take his life. Don't foul this, Altair. Time is of the essence.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Make room.
What's got him in such a mood?
Leave, peasant, before I make you.
trespass here.
Silence! People of Jerusalem, hear me well. I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire? To be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear? Then you wish to take action? We do! Your devotion pleases me. This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed.
This is not justice! And all of you stand idle, complicit in this crime.
Curse you all! See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you, but I will keep you safe. Here now are four filled with sin. The harlot, the thief, the gambler, the heretic. Let God's judgment be brought down upon them all! Temptress! Succubus!
إنه ينهك نفسه يقبض عليه وليفرح إنه ينهك نفسه سوف تموت
Your work here is finished.
No, no! It had only just begun!
Tell me, what's your part in all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain away your evil deeds?
The Brotherhood wanted the city. I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun. Do you know what it feels like to determine another man's fate? And did you see the way the people cheered? The way they feared me? I was like a god. You'd have done the same if you could. Such power.
Once perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift themselves above others.
And what is that?
Here, let me show you.
You cannot run forever! I'll get you!
Jerusalem needs a new ruler.
So I have heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an assassin should. No more, no less. That you expect praise for merely doing as told, however, troubles me.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
We done already?
Get up.
Whatever you say, Doc.
I'm ending the session. I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No. Except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy?
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus. You forget how the Animus works?
When you're out of knives, refill your stock by returning to Messiah, or by pickpocketing thugs.
Come in, Altair. I trust you're well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask then. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd Radeon in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Eris used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert des Sables must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibran. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert des Sables is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.